What's going on, guys? TBlake here, and today we're doing my top 10 pickups of 2014. My top 10 sneakers of 2014 list seemed to make a couple of people extremely angry for some reason. These are always just opinions, but I wanted to do a top 10 pickup video so I can not only share the sneakers that I thought were the best of the year, but the sneakers that I picked up that I thought were the best pickups. And some of these sneakers released this year, some of these sneakers released a long time ago. But as always, if you guys can hit that thumbs up button for me, it goes a long way. I love doing these videos, and last year's was super successful. So if you guys want to make your own, or let me know down in the comments what your top 10 was, I will definitely go and check them out. Or if you want to tweet me and you end up making a video, I'll share that for you guys, because I realize it's a cool time to reach a new audience and share the things that you've been interested in within this passion, within this hobby that is sneakers. So first up, a sneaker that I wore probably more than anything else this year. This is the Black Cement Jordan 3. I have an old pair from 2011 that is just destroyed and beat unconscious, and I picked up a pair that is very near dead stock that I'm just waiting to break out once I finally decide to put down my old pair. You know what I mean? I don't want to use the analogy of a family pet, so I'll use something different, but those are like my family pet that's kind of been, I don't know, moping around the house. Just, they need to be put out of their misery, but every single day, you know, I just can't seem to put them out, no matter how much the paint is worn away or how much they need new insoles or anything like that. So till the air bubble pops, I won't be retiring them, but when I do, I know I have this, and this was a really important pickup for me because resale prices for these are stupid high, and I was really concerned that I wouldn't be able to find another pair for a fair price. So I justified the double up on that, making it one of my top 10 pickups of 2014. Next up, this is a Stan Smith, and I really shouldn't be touching the outsoles of these because I've worn them a ton and they're pretty sticky. I'm pretty sure, actually I know I'm sure, I wore these to my formal, which we had at a local club in Boston, and to celebrate graduating and stuff like that, we did like a champagne thing. So these are absolutely sticky and disgusting, but they still look clean on the upper. I just won't touch the bottom. What I love about this Stan Smith is that they changed the entire makeup of it, adding this purple part here is a footbed and insole, and then on the footbed they have cork, so I can wear these barefoot. They're super comfortable. And the Stan Smith was a huge sneaker for Adidas too. The supple leather they used on the ones that are just like an inline model, the inline ones with like the solid color blocking, whatever, was super well done, and the sneakers are extremely cheap. And it was a nice break for me that's been collecting a lot of Jordan Nike to get into Stan Smith a little bit more. And I thought the concepts particularly was one of the top 10 pickups of 2014. Jeez, neighbor's gonna think I'm hammering nails or something. This came in at the 11th hour of 2014. This is the Jordan 29. I love the Jordan 29. I have a lot of fond memories of playing with it this year. Shout out to Champ Sports for giving me those, because it was a sneaker where I definitely would have been hesitant to drop $225 on, but after hooping in them, I didn't hesitate to spend my money and grab the Jordan 29 from the Gift of Flight pack. You can actually find these super cheap because a lot of people just want the 11s, which in my opinion aren't the most wearable sneaker, whereas in my opinion, again, the Jordan 29 was probably one of my favorite basketball sneakers to release, and I love this colorway. And I even got the half box packaging, so that was a super win. So I can't wait to lace these up and make some more memories playing basketball with my friends. Next up, from Reebok, I made this one of my top 10 sneakers of 2014 in terms of overall everything. It's also one of my top 10 pickups. I love the blues and the golds and the pink highlights and the accents. This is just such a sneaker where even if you've been collecting for a long time, chances are you don't have something quite this colorway in your closet, and it's one of those sneakers where you wear it around and people ask questions or they compliment you and they want to know more because it's such a wild design. So I'm really looking forward to lacing these up when I go to Agenda Long Beach to hang out with Jacob and Ivan. If you guys know Ivan from Sneaker Shouts, we're going out to Agenda, so this will be one of the sneakers I bring with me. I'm super excited to break it out a little bit more because right now with the salt on the road and the impending winter doom that is New England, I'm always hesitant to take my kicks out. Speaking of a sneaker I wouldn't want to take out in the rain or snow, this is the Jordan Bin 5. This is a huge pickup for me as well. I'm trying to complete the Bin series. It's going to take a long time, just like my Doernbecher series. just because I'm not into paying extreme prices for these, and size 12s and 11s and 11s and a halves are super hard to find. They just made less of them. So this is pair $4.99 out of, how many did they do? 21.33 for the 5s is how many they did. One of the best leathers I think used on any Jordan release that I can think of. The bin quality is superb. Unfortunately, this pair didn't come with the dust bag and the shoe trees and the additional set of laces, so that was a bummer, but I was able to save a ton of money. I got these for 600 bucks. One of the most expensive pickups of the year. I'll do the next two that would trump this one. But I sold a bunch of like GR Jordans, 2 or 3, and I got myself a sneaker that, you know, is one of 2,000. So super, super dope. Waiting for the right time to break these out as well, but definitely one of my top 10 pickups. Like I said, while we're on the topic of expenses, this sneaker took a while to find. If you guys have been following my channel, I've only been making videos for 2 years, but I've been looking for the Doernbecher collection for a little bit over 5, and finally assembled the team. You know, the Avengers were assembled, everyone was in the right place, and all that was missing was the Doernbecher Jordan 6s. These sneakers are incredibly hard to find, especially in the bigger sizes, and the materials on it are just second to none, and they use some really, really lush suedes. And I was able to get it for cheap. I mean, cheap, relatively speaking. These were 700 bucks, dead stock, brand new. And I saved myself a ton. I mean, I for the longest time, I couldn't justify spending, you know, a lot of people wanted $1,300, $1,400, size 12, $1,500 brand new. And I just couldn't justify it. And luckily, I have some friends in the area, as you're hearing the story over the crackling. Just get back in there. Come on. Come on. I probably just shouldn't slam them back in here. How did I get these in here? I have to get a new bag. We'll do the Jordan 1s next. This is a Jordan 1 High OG. I was especially excited for this model because back in the day with the CDP pack, they didn't really sell well. A lot of stores split the packs up, and this colorway that was in, I forget, was it the, oh man, I forget what Jordan these were packaged with. I don't think it was the 12. Irregardless, I thought this colorway was especially dope with the black and the white. Very, very simple, yet it's ultra wearable. Would even go with what I'm wearing today. Not that that's saying much, but oh yo, check this out. Birkenstocks on feet. Fuck with your boy. No, I'm just kidding. These were super dope. Materials were really great, and I'm looking forward to rocking these especially. I thought it stood out among a sea of Jordan 1s this year. I really, really was a fan of this colorway. Next up, this is the Little Penny Posite. It's not any Little Penny Posite though. It is a signed pair by Penny himself. Going to SneakerCon with Ivan and meeting with Alan from SneakerCon and all those guys. I was super fortunate to be able to get both the box and the pair signed. I have them proudly displayed in my apartment right now. It's a cool sneaker, not only because it's a conversation starter for people that love sneakers, but also people that love basketball and love Hardaway as a player. So to me, it's a really cool piece to have, and something that's, you know, I keep saying to me, but something that to me is extremely special and unique. Something that I definitely didn't have in my collection. So these signed pairs are ultra dope and one of my favorite pickups of 2015. Next up, this is a charity sneaker. These are the Dare to Be Square Nike Box Troll Roshe Run Mid, aka the Troll Strikes, aka they came with great packaging. The box troll bandages, the fact that they came in they have their own little burlap sack dust bag, I thought was a really nice touch. And then the sneakers themselves are really aesthetically pleasing, especially with the tie-in to the movie. And the opportunity to finally participate in a Nike charity and give money back to children that are looking to be adopted and going through the adoption process was a really cool thing. And with prices being in and around $500, I could definitely justify giving the money up this year to get a dope sneaker and help a really cool cause. So I haven't seen too many people with these yet, at least not in my local area. But I definitely want to see some people rocking them because I don't think at this point I'm going to rock them. Just because the materials are a little bit weird and awkward. I feel like my foot would just blow these up. And I think keeping them dead stock, and right now I have them displayed again with the pennies in my apartment, is something that helps me have conversations and talk about something that I'm passionate about, as well as talk to people about, you know, this awesome thing that Nike does with the charity sneakers, and that usually segues into the Doernbecher Jordans. I could talk about those forever. Thank God I have a bae, because I don't think I'd be able to pick up women talking about Doernbecher Jordans, no matter how sexy I made them sound. Speaking about sexy, and speaking about the top 10, because this is the final one. It's the final countdown. It's a size 12 Jordan bin with original everything, including the dust bag, thank God, and the shoe trees. Can I pull them out? Yeah, you can. Look at those shoe trees. Get back in there. Oh man, I shouldn't have done it. I remember, okay, that was good. Last time they were a pain. This sneaker is a sneaker that got me into the more limited edition sneakers. Back when I didn't have money to afford sneakers, I really liked the Jordans that popped up at my local mall and all that, and that was all well and good until I met some friends that had this sneaker in particular, and I remember the colors were just so wild, and this diagonal and geometric patterning on the side, and then what I think is one of the best outsoles of all time with the colors here, especially on the Jordan VII. This sneaker really made me ask questions that got me into sneakers and sneaker collecting. So that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you for tuning in to this top 10 pickup video. I realized in editing this that my camera sometimes times out over 11-minute, 12-minute mark. So thankfully it happened to end at the last moment. So if you guys enjoyed, please hit that thumbs up button for me. And like I said in the beginning, I definitely meant it. If any of you guys are going to do your own video or want to drop your own top 10 list down in the comments, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Hope you guys are having a restful and healthy and fun break if you're from school or spending time with family. And I'll catch you guys soon with some new content. TBlake signing out. Peace, guys.